Brothers and sisters, welcome to our today's program, NJO LEO of the 25th of August, of October, 2018. My name is Odon Bulamba. I'm the presenter of this program, and during this program I will be with you and I will share with you the actuality, what has been taking place, what has been happening in the Congo Democratic. Before we start, let me remind you that on Saturday around 1 p.m. time of Honolulu or 7 p.m. time of New York, we'll have a reflection session, which means that people of the Congo, friends of the Congo, will have to contribute. People will talk, will speak loudly about the issues that Congo has been facing, and our topic will focus on the division or the split within the big opposition. Are we going to go to the election with or without the voting machine? A group of the opposition is ready to go with or without it. Another group is categoric, saying that they will never and ever accept to go to the election with that machine. So your say is most welcome. Straight away, let us go to our main line or headlines of today's news. In South Africa, the opposition undertakes to appoint a common candidate by the 15th of November at the latest. In Beni, houses and vehicles set on fire in alleged ADF attack in Oicha. The opposition march or rally will start from Echangeur Square to the Triomphal boulevard in Kinshasa. However, the rally will be all over the country. Different cities will start from different places, and the entire country, the entire nation will be on the street tomorrow or today, 26th of October 2018 from 9 a.m. And in Lumumba, 5 members of the same family die in a fire. And finally, MONUSCO repels an attack on its base in Beni. So these are our headlines for today, and let me remind you again, it's me, Odon Bulamba. My name is Odon Bulamba. I'm the one who's going to present this program for you, and at the end of the program I will comment a little bit about the rally which will take place today or tomorrow, depending on the country where you are in the Congo. Let's go to our details. Discussions continued around until 5:30 p.m. on a Thursday, 25th of October in Pretoria. The conciliators or representatives of the 7 major political parties of the DRC opposition signed a statement in which they pledged to elect a common candidate in view of the presidential elections before November 15th. They also say they will not boycott the election scheduled for December 23rd. Just in time for the Congolese opposition representatives to be on time to get to the airport and take the last flight to Kinshasa. But after 2 days of talk at the initiative of South African NGO in Transformation Initiative, ITI, the 7 main parties of the Congolese opposition signed a joint statement. It states that the parties have signed a political coalition agreement for the December 23rd elections and renew their commitment to designate a common candidate. This decision now has a date. The designation must be made at a future conclave of the 7 leaders to be held no later than November 15th, 2018. Another point of contention decided by the communique, the 7 parties pledged to pledged to not boycott the elections of December 23rd. Although the names of the 7 party leaders appear at the bottom of the communique, 3 of them were absent and represented. So Felix Tshisekedi was represented by Gilbert Kankonde, John Peter Bemba was represented by Eva Bazaiba, Moses Katumbi was represented by Deli Sisanga, and the other hand where Martin Fayulu, Vital Kamera, and Adolphe Muzito and Freddy Matungulu were present. So those 4 were present in the meeting. They took part in the meeting, while the other 3 was only their representatives were there. All took the flight Thursday night for Kinshasa to land in time in Congo so that they can participate to the opposition rally, which is taking place on Friday, 26th of October, or today, this morning. For Donald Trump, the president of the USA, the situation in the DRC is a threat to the US foreign policy. He considers that the situation in the DRC, or in relation to it, continues to represent an unusual and extraordinary threat to the US foreign policy. As a result, he extends the national emergency for 1 year in relation to the situation in the DRC, declared in Decree 1341-3 as amended by Decree 1367-1. Straight away we go to Oicha in Beni, where houses and vehicles were set on fire in alleged ADF attack. On the evening of Wednesday, 24th of October, in an attack on the alleged ADF at Oicha, which is located about 30 kilometers northeast of Beni City, houses and cars were burnt while property were looted by ADF attackers. ADF deviated all position of the Congolese army before committing themselves for the Bakaiko district to the center of the rural commune of Oicha. The panicked population ran in all directions while the aggressors fired live ammunition. Many have found refuge in schools and churches in west of the city. Before yesterday's attack, some began timidly to come back and finally flew again last night to Ituri or Butembo. According to Noela Muliwayo, president of the Civil Society of Beni Territory, she said, "We found that the enemy operated simply and burned more than 7 houses, robbed a pharmacy and 2 stores, but also they put on fire several vans. For now, the population is still in disarray." That was our declaration. Others this morning are still searching for their missing ones or missing loved ones, and as often fear is mixed with disbelief. Another person known as John Paul Ngahangondi, who is a coordinator of the Convention of the Respect of Human Rights, he said, "How did the attackers make to reach Bakaiu despite the presence of army position on their way? How were they able to surround a parish which is located at 500 meters from the major police station of the area?" So he interrogated himself and understand that we all know, and I say it every time, those so-called, those presumed ADF soldiers are people of Kabila who have been acting for Kabila in order to create disarray and to make people to run away from their land so that the election, so that Kabila may not be removed from the power. So that's a fact. In his communique of the 25th of October, signed by Andre Kimbuta or Andre Kimbuta, the governor or the mayor or the big boss of the city of Kinshasa, it is stated that a rally of the opposition is convened for Friday, the 26th of October, and will start from a place known as Echangeur in Limete until a space between Triomphal, Boulevard, and Teaching Avenue as base. And they'll go through or via Lumumba and Sendwe boulevards. This rally is scheduled to start from 9 a.m. and it will finish at 3 p.m. Mr. Kimbuta asked the provincial or the province police commissioner and mayors of the municipalities of Limete, Kalamu, and Kasa-Vubu to take the necessary measures to ensure the maintenance of public order. The compromise was found after a meeting that brought together the urban authority, the provincial police station, and the delegate of the opposition platform on Thursday. According to Jacques Joly of the MLC and John Bertrand Ewanga, a spokesperson from the Ensemble pour le Changement, a compromise on the itinerary was found with the authority of the city in Kinshasa. Mr. Joly declared, "We talked about the route. The governor insisted on a particular shape of the city where all the political economic activities are concentrated in the center of Gombe. In order not to paralyze the whole city, he asked us to stop at Lingwala district. We will leave the place Echangeur of Limete and we will take the boulevard Lumumba and Sendwe and stop at the place of the democracy, where we will communicate, we will pass on the message to all Congolese who will be present, and for those who refuse the voting machine, and those who want to see a good election taking place in the Congo." Furthermore, a delegation which will be supervised by the police will file or will take a memorandum to the office of Seni, said Joly.
Na Kinshasa ikozala NJO LEO. Nanga atika bozoba kotisi ba Congolais alongola machine à voter pe a sukola otobengi fichier électoral 10 millions wana ya miyibi komba lokuta batie wana elongwa. Mama Rebecca yo monite ba komi kosala ba contrôle.
So this is behind me a fellow Congolese and spokesperson of MLC, political part of Jean-Pierre Bemba. He is known as, his name is Desire or Desire Mbonzi wa Mbonzi. He was talking about this demonstration which will take place tomorrow or today, this morning, saying that people are ready to go for the demonstration, and this demonstration will be like, you know, things will be really on the move, and you will see a big change, and we are asking people to come in, to join in, to participate. And he is highlighting that the government of the Congo actually is afraid and is on fire because it knows that people are going to come out and participate massively with strength, with all they mean to this demonstration. Most of the part of this video, the interview was done in Lingala, but I posted it to our website. You can visit and share it with friends and colleagues who can speak Lingala. Straight away, let us go to Lubumbashi, where a fire occurred on the 24th of October, that was last Wednesday, around 1 a.m. in Ewabora district on Luano Avenue in Kempemba community of Lubumbashi. 5 children of the same family lost their lives. 3 other members of the same family are now admitted at Sendwe Hospital in Lubumbashi with a second-degree burns. The 5 burnt children were between the age of 5 and 20. The origin of the fire at this stage is unknown. The mother of the victim would have heard a detonation in her house before the fire invades her room and spread to those of her children. She screamed for help. She shouted for help, alerting the neighbors. The neighbors managed to destroy the walls of the house to save the occupant. They were able to extract or to pull out the woman, her husband, and 2 children. The father and 2 children, those who were rescued, they are the one who have got actually the second-degree burns and are being treated at Sendwe Hospital, as I've just said. But the woman came out unscathed. The house where the drama occurred was not electrified. Doesn't mean that it doesn't have electricity. It doesn't have power. It doesn't have electricity installed in it. But according to the local authority who relays the word of the woman, in that house, candle was not lighted. There was not any type of light, petrol light or any type of light was a light. But neither there was also any flammable product in the house during the time of the fire. People are now wondering what started this fire. What was the cause, the main cause of this fire? Why is the detonation in the house where there is no electricity? There is no any light which was turned on. There was no any flammable liquid or anything which could cause fire. But anyway, the care of the burnt are supported by the municipality. The funeral is scheduled for next Monday. Until now, the mayor and the family of this lady has been talking to see what steps are going to be taken from now and on before the burial of those 5 who lost their lives. So at Leo and Leo, we say that we are so sorry for this tragedy that family has just come across. Our condolences to you all people of this family, to you people of Lubumbashi, to you people of the Loano Avenue, and particularly to this family which has lost theirs. On Wednesday, 24th of October, MONUSCO peacekeepers attacked the ADF against their, the ADF against their base. No, hang on. MONUSCO peacekeepers were attacked by the ADF at their base, which is near Semugliki Bridge on the Mbaukamango Road in Beni territory. And when we are talking about Beni, here we are in North Kivu. According to the MONUSCO chief, bureau chief in the far north, Kanasoro, that's the name of the MONUSCO chief, he said 2 attack helicopters were used to repel the attackers. He said in a speech, yesterday around 2 p.m., our Semuliki base was attacked by ADF. MONUSCO has deployed the 2 attack helicopters that have just arrived in Beni and are going to be based in Beni for now and on. He said, before saying that these 2 helicopters supported the troops that have managed to smash the assailant who fled into the jungle from which they had come. According to Kanasoro, on their return, the self-protection system of these 2 helicopters triggered decoys. These lures, which are harmless devices, however, created panic in one of the districts of city of Beni. So this is our news for today, and let us comment for a short, very short time about the coming election, the coming demonstration tomorrow in Kinshasa. The demonstration won't be limited only in Kinshasa. The demonstration will also be done all over the provinces, all over the places around the country. What I have to tell the Congolese people as a message is that I will start maybe with the police force, armed force, as well as those security people who work, you know, as spies of Kabila and so on. These people have to remember that they are also Congolese. And what people are going to do this morning, this demonstration is about the Congolese like them. These people shouldn't forget, I mean, soldiers, policemen, those spies of Kabila, they don't have to forget that they have got also families, they have got wives, children, brothers and sisters who are going to benefit from the outcome or from the result of this demonstration. The demonstration is not about breaking things around the city. It's only a peaceful one to say that Congolese people want to go to the elections, but they don't want to use this voting machine, which is so far tricked. For that reason, we are telling you soldiers, we are telling you policemen, we are telling you people of the security, please let the Congolese demonstrate, express, let them express their views, let them express their feelings on the road. It doesn't matter where they are going to do it, but please allow them to demonstrate peacefully. We know that very often, you people of the police force, you people of the army, you are the one who very often trigger an issue, triggers a problem. And then you'll be the first one to use explosives, to use your weapons to disperse the troops or the group. We are asking you please to let them to do the demonstration peacefully. Furthermore, the salary that you earn actually is your meager salary that you actually earn is the worst in our community, in our country. Even all over Africa, everybody knows that the salary of a policeman in Congo, you can take it to a restaurant, a simple restaurant, and you can't even feed the 3 people of it. Meaning that it's a meagerest salary ever. But by letting the people of the Congo advocating for you, standing for your right, will also change your lives and the lives of your people. Stopping them for not claiming, for not advocating for the right of all the citizens of the Congo, meaning that you are killing also yourselves, you are killing your own families, your own people. It's true that sometimes you are given orders, but you have seen at a few occasions some of you turning down those orders because you can't fight, you can't kill your own people. Please let the people of the Congo do whatever they will do peacefully in order to claim for your right. Secondly, this demonstration, this rally, will start from one point to another one. We know that the government of the Congo, as Kimbuta said, for example, in Kinshasa, those people cannot go into the main city or the big city or the big community, which is the community of Gombe, because they are afraid that, you know, activities, economic activities and so on will be jeopardized. But I will share that who is going really to work tomorrow if this march, if this demonstration, if this rally will start at 9 a.m. Who is going to go to the office in Gombe? No one will do. No one will go. Administrative activities, accept it or not, will be somehow jeopardized. It won't take place. We have heard that the delegation of the opposition will be escorted, will be taken, will be escorted by the police up to Seni in order to surrender the memorandum, which is a good thing. But it's a good opportunity also for Seni to remember this is a last chance the people of the Congo has been given to them, so that they can honor, they can respect once a while or once at all, they can respect the will or the desire of the Congolese people. The Congolese people have loudly said, we don't want that voting machine to be used during the election. So please, it's up to you, Seni, to take into consideration what the people of the Congo is putting on your plate. This memorandum to tell you that remove your machine, clear the way, clear the path, make things to happen in a proper way so that we can move forward with the elections. Failing to do so, consequences will be seen at Seni, at Nanga particularly. As I usually say, Nanga, you have to understand that this country has been going through a lot. And if you fail to respond to the needs of the Congolese people right now, you are not only killing the population of the Congo, but you are killing your own family. You are also killing your own country. You are killing the land of yours, the land that your ancestors left for you. You want to give it away. You want to give it astray because once you fail to respond to the need of the Congolese people, those who occupy the land, those who want to steal, to loot from our land, will continue to do so. So you are contributing to the killing of your own land. Take this into consideration. Allow the people of the Congo to go to the elections if the election will take place. Be frank, be open to them, and let them know exactly what is happening behind the curtain, behind the scene. We have heard that Alain Atundu, the spokesperson of the presidential majority, or the force commune for the Congo, or again the commune front of the Congo, that's it, the group of Kabila. This guy came up from nowhere and he said, we are going to stand and apply the Article 64 of the Constitution of the Congo if Congolese people will not accept a transition with Kabila. From nowhere, he came up with that statement. And I'm wondering, here now we are talking about the elections. Why is he talking about a transition with Kabila? Truly, in the past, we have informed you about a plan which has come from America to say, okay, Congolese people have to go through a transition, and that transition must have a Kabila as the head of the state. And a few ministries will be given to a few people of the opposition or leaders of the opposition. And Atundu today has declared yesterday, he has said loudly, if we are going to transition, that transition must have a Kabila as the head of the transition. The government of transition, I mean. Where are we going? They are not talking anymore about the elections because, as I've been saying, the election won't take place. Now they start to talk about the transition with Kabila. And then, how are we going to go to the transition with Kabila if the Congolese people are not ready to accept him? That's where you can see them. They are planning wars every time. They are doing wrong things. They are destroying our nation. They are killing our people because they want Kabila to remain in power. And for them, they have to do it by all their means. However, the opposition also has organized this rally. We know that the memorandum will be given. Whatever the people will do tomorrow won't maybe do any change, won't make any difference so far for the remaining 58 days before the election. But I can inform you, I can tell you that this is a first rally. A second one will take place. And through those rallies, Kabila will quit the power. Through the rallies, the government of the illegal government of the Congo will quit the power, and things will change. Things will change. It's time for a change because there is a time for everything. And it's time for Kabila to quit the power, to leave the country. This should be the time for him to do so. Although Kabila said, if you want me to leave the power, you have to put a bullet in my skull. We don't need to put a bullet in your skull. Not all Congolese people are murderers. What you want is for Kabila to face justice like any respected individual or Congolese person. We respect you and we want you to go on trial so that you can defend yourself. Your lawyers can defend you, and you have the right to do so. We should never and ever remove that right from you. You deserve it. It's your right to stand in front of the justice system. And not only you, but also the governors, all those ministers of yours, all those whom the justice system will find necessary to appear to court, they have to. So tomorrow or today, during this rally, we people of the Congo, we should be the eye of others. We have to look after each other. We have to protect ourselves. We know that many people will get their way through the crowd and to create damage and confusion. But let us watch out. Let us look after one another. And after the demonstration, especially in the eastern part of the Congo, where a lot of kidnapping have been taking place, we wish and we hope after the demonstration, after this rally, people won't be kidnapped, people won't disappear from their communities and families. You people of the security who have been working for Kabila, you kidnappers, we are warning you. What you have been doing is not good for our nation, for our families, for our own children, brothers and sisters. Think twice. Think twice. So I will stop there for now by saying that let our Congo continue to be one, united, and in love. Only by applying love. Put your, tribalism aside. Remove, I belong to this province and that person comes from the other province. No. Let us be united with love. For the love of our own country, we will win. We are going to defeat the enemy. Your action and my action, your prayer and my prayers, your faith and my faith, and adding on top of all of that, our small actions will make this big wall to collapse. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for participating, and we hope to talk to you in coming hours. Goodbye for now.